What's going on, you guys? Today we got a brand new Marvel Legends action figure to add to my collection. This figure alone is Spiderman-2099 or Spiderman-2099. This thing is just an absolute banger of an action figure. I got this at Target. They had a full case of these in stock. Just be mindful when you pick up this figure. Make sure the ankle is straight so you don't want to have some worry about some wobbly joints. So guys, this is the vintage collection Spider-Man 2099. You got the Marvel Comics logo here. This is Spider-Man 2099. This is a beautiful figure here. Absolutely love the spot varnishing. On the back here we got the beautiful hardback of Spider-Man 2099. I also got the back of this figure here that says in the year 2099, a lab accident rewrites genetic codes of scientists. Miguel O'Hara turning himself into Spider-Man. Yeah, really cool. Read up there. And here's the figures on the back. I believe if you check your Targets, all these figures should be there. The Hypno Hustler has been peg warming there for a while. Cardiac has been peg warming for a while, and Nightcrawler Spider-Man also is another peg warmer. And this is the hardest one, I think, to find in the wave because it's the most sought after. So yeah, got him. Really excited. Let's crack the thing open. And before we do this, I'm going to tell you guys, I am Saj, the boss. Okay, Saj, it's time to crack open 2099. Not too familiarized with the character, but I have always adored this character from Into the Spider-Verse. And just a really cool Spider-Man character to add to the collection. It's my first non-Peter Parker Spider-Man, so that is really cool. Here is Spider-Man 2099 in the bubble. Looking really cool to finally see some vintage figures in the collection. I kind of opened up it like Christmas morning here. It's kind of tough to open these card backs. I don't really save card backs, so you know you guys are probably frowning upon me. I'm always a guy who opens every single action figure. So let me take them out, and then I'll show you guys the accessories, and I'm just really excited to have them. Well guys, here is everything that Spider-Man 2099 comes with. He does come with a couple of accessories, starting off with these interchangeable hands. First time in a while that I got some interchangeable hands from Hasbro. First Marvel Legend since last year I got, actually. He has some really nice spot varnishing on these hands with the arrow here for Spider-Man 2099. You got some open wall crawling hands, which is really cool. Just a nice open hand. Nothing really special. Love the navy blue paint apps here. This is a very nice fluorescent color, and it looks like a really cool fruit roll-up hand. So we got those. We got two sets of those, and then we got some open hands, which are considered wall crawling hands, which looks pretty cool. What I typically do is have one of the fun accessory hands, and then I have a fisted hand just because it's really cool too. So nothing very special with these hands whatsoever on the gloves, but a nice sprinkle there and a nice texture. I like the black spot varnishing. Next up, guys, he does come with his back piece. This is his back of the figure, which is this nice translucent spiderweb looking detail here. This looks very beautiful. Almost looks like ice on the figure, like snow kind of like falling off of it. I make it almost like frozen looking, and it looks really cool. I love the glossy finish. Nice white and clear plastic paint apps. Very cool. I can't wait to see how this ports on the back of our figure. So yeah, immediately when I saw this figure at Target, you know this thing is going to be a juicy pose. I think he's using the Renew Your Bowels body mold here, but here's 2099's head sculpt here. So Spidey's head sculpt looks really cool. I love how 99's head sculpt almost reminds me of a luchador mask, almost like what you see when you go see a classic luchador fight. So it's a really nice mask. I love the red and the navy head sculpt here, so that's really cool. Nothing really special here, just love the paint apps, nice sculpting through and through, and just a bold finish. He does have this really cool skull paint apps here for 2099 that's painted on the abs, which is really cool to see the spider symbiote. This would be a really cool tattoo for anybody to get this done on their chest. So that's really cool. Love the spot varnishing here, just a guy in a blue suit. Got some more red right here across the figure. Some nice pointed gloves here, which is really nice on both sides, and more of that line work. It's also this beautiful like arrow kind of coming down, so that's really cool as well. Nothing really special here on the side of the leg, just a guy in a nice tight costume with some beautiful toe pivot here in the back. You do have this like giant gaping hole, which is not bad because they had to divot a hole in this figure just to get the back piece on, so I'm fine with it. I know that the Spider-Man Renew Your Valves, which I have at home, have that divot here, and you also see like the head where the ball joint is kind of like sticking out of here, which is kind of annoying, but it isn't like that noticeable until I just looked at it in the back on the camera. So nothing too crazy, Saj. So I'm very excited to finally own 2099. Okay guys, now it's time for the articulation of Spider-Man 2099. But first, we're going to put on the back piece so we can get the fully articulated thing. So I'm going to port this onto the back. Maybe. It's a little bit tricky to port it. Oh, there we go. It's nice ported on, so it's almost like a cape in some kind of circumstances. Looks really cool though. His arms, guys, can move up about this much. Really nice arm range for 2099. He's going to pose really nicely. And the question, just be mindful of that thing that's ported onto his back, that spiderweb thing. He has some beautiful double jointed elbows, very tight on this figure. I love how it already looks pretty badass like that. Just be careful with the sharp little pointing things as you go there. Beautiful ab crunch, like you can tell. Ab crunch back this much. This thing is not like going to fall off or anything on you, so that's really cool. Nice waist swivel. We got some diaphragm joint this way, diaphragm joint this way. His legs to move out, well, this much, guys. Beautiful range of articulation there. Beautiful double jointed knees, absolutely crispy here on 2099. He does have, I think, drop down hips maybe as well. And he also has some beautiful toe pivot, which makes it the best thing of an action figure here. I love toe pivot. Best thing here. And then he has some nice wrist swivel as well. So yeah, very nice articulation, very crispy. And this thing is also articulated in a way so you can actually like balance it out in your dynamic poses. Just be careful, have fun with this piece. Really cool. It smells amazing. I just can't believe I have 2099 in the collection. Okay guys, now I'm gonna swap out the hands and I load them up and I show you guys what he looks like.
Guys, here is Spider-Man 2099 all posed up in this really cool pose here. Really nice articulation through and through. Once I get a feeling of this figure, I feel like I can put him in really cool dynamic poses, but I'm not really sure what to do with this back piece. Like when I crouch him down, you know, I think it looked really cool crouch. But this is almost him like in a pure, like realizing like he has a lot of strength that he's willing to use into action, and it kind of gives up the character on who he is. So that's a really cool pose I kind of give up to this figure. So yeah, very nice pose, very clean, very crispy. I absolutely adore this figure. Well guys, let me give up another pose and tell you guys about how much I love this. Well guys, here he is in the final pose. I kind of give him a heroic, kind of putting his fist in the air, and he's kind of about to save the day. So guys, this is a excellent Marvel Legends figure to add to your shelf. If you guys love Spider-Man 2099, you would absolutely love Spider-Man 99. This is just a beautiful piece, really beautiful adaptation of Spider-Man 2099. And he just has some amazing articulation. It just makes what Hasbro just does best. It makes some really good crispy action figures with some great articulation. Just overall a lot of fun to play with. Just can't wait to add him to the rest of my Marvel Legends collection. He's gonna look really nice with Renew Your Valves Spider-Man and some of my other Spideys. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you guys later for more videos like this in the future. And as always, I am Saj the Boss. Go get this figure, and it's a 10 out of 10 for me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later for more videos like this in the future. And let me know what action figure you guys want to see next. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys later in the next one.